Wendy's vlog, August 15, 2016. Guess what I'm doing? I'm on my way to work. And I don't know if you can tell. I don't have my sunglasses on, definitely. But it's raining. It's a rainy day. It's a Monday, too. And this is very strange for August. I mean, my temperature gauge on my car says 73 degrees. In August in Texas, 73 degrees. Wow. That's amazing. Because usually at this time of year, like it was last week, on my way to work, it's like 80 degrees, 81 degrees. So it's like 10 degrees cooler. So today is what is called Convocation Day. It's the first day when all the teachers are at the school district, old and new. And so this year they've split convocation up into secondary teachers and elementary teachers. So in the morning is secondary teachers. And as a specialist, my job is to be a hostess. Well, kind of receptionist, usher, whatever you want to say. Most of the time I hand out papers. Last year I was a door guard, wouldn't let people in or out certain doors. Yeah, I'd look really menacing, don't I? Anyway, so it's been a very good weekend. Friday, I actually graduated again. Yes, I did. Third master's. And I was laughing because 30 years ago today, 30 years ago today, I got my bachelor's degree. 30 years ago. Incredible. I know. And the day of my graduation, well, what we had planned is I graduated on August 15th, and on August 16th, I got married. Promised I wouldn't get married before I graduated, and I didn't. But on the day of my graduation, I had relatives in from all over that had never been to Texas and blah, blah, blah. So my graduation at that time, 30 years ago, was held outside in the football stadium. And all the graduates were on the field. All the parents and visitors and those that were coming were up in the stands. So, you know, graduation's going and the speaker is speaking. And we're looking at the sky. Kind of reminds me. We're looking at the sky and one of those black Texas storm clouds comes over. And the president interrupts the speaker and says, "I confer your degrees. Go." So my grandmother, my great aunt, they were all there. And so my parents and everyone, they ushered them under the stadium to seek shelter, to get the cars, you know, because they were older, and we take off. And so it just cracks me up. It's just one of those things that I joked about, saying that I never got to walk for my bachelor's degree, so every degree after that I have walked on purpose, because why not, right? I didn't get to walk for that one. So Friday afternoon, 4 o'clock, my graduation. It's all the doctorate and master's degrees. And this time it's not held outside, thank goodness. It's held inside the field house. And so the graduates are on the floor and all the visitors are up in the stands. And Dan took the night off and he came with me, which was wonderful. And we're in graduation. We had already done the, you know, walk-in thing. And we're sitting there and I'm listening and I went, that is rain. Oh my goodness, that is rain. And as the rain got harder and harder, I was laughing. And I actually pulled my phone out and texted Dan and said, 30 years ago, just as I hit send, a crash happened. Oh, speaking of crash. Oh, this isn't good. This is a crash. Car in the ditch. Are they all walking away? Yes. Okay. Okay. I don't know if it was a crash or a stolen car. Okay. Anyway, I just texted Dan, hit send, a crash of lightning, thunder, whatever, crash and all the lights in the field house go out. I busted out laughing, thinking, 30 years ago, this happened too, and now it's happening again. But everyone pulled out their cell phones and lit up the place, and they probably wasn't out maybe 3-4 minutes, which was long enough. But then it came back on. But what's funny is the graduation ceremonies are now telecast on the internet. And so I'm sure it took a moment for all of that to come back up. But yeah, that was fun. So that was Friday. Saturday, Dan and I went over to a friend of my parents, who's, I guess, a friend of ours. Her name is Lee. She's a older woman, older than I am, so I can call her an older woman. And her garage door she needed the garage door opener replaced. So she bought one, and Dan and I were working on it, and we put it up for her. The first one we put up, it was like, there's something wrong with this one. When you plug that in, that light should have come on. Yeah, well, needless to say, it was a bad one. So we had to return it to Lowe's, but they didn't have any more. So we went over to Home Depot. We got her one. Saved her money because I guess she didn't realize that. Are you the insurance car going to that other car? I guess she didn't realize that Lowe's and Home Depot both do a veterans discount. So if you're a veteran, you happen to watch this, you can get a discount in both of those. So we got the garage door opener, we got it up, then he had to program the remote. Well, then she has one of those outdoor push button remotes, so I pulled up a YouTube video and figured out how to program that one. We got it all programmed, got it all done, cleaned it all up. It was about 4 o'clock, and we're like, no, I guess it was 3 o'clock. I'm like, let's go in her pool, because she had to go to work. She didn't have to go to work, but she went to work. She had to go to work. So we jumped in her pool and swam around and cooled off. Got out, came home. And then, stopped and got food on the way home. There's this place, it's a chicken place, but they sell catfish. And I don't know about you, but I just really like fish. It doesn't matter what kind. Except for, I'm talking about fish. I'm not talking about, I don't like oysters. I like clams. Yeah, I pretty much like all seafood, except for oysters. I don't know what it is. Maybe if they were fried, I might like them, but I think my air conditioner's too high. I gotta turn it down. Ooh. So that was Saturday. And then Saturday night, after we ate dinner, I said, come on, I want to buy a dishwasher. I'm tired of doing dishes, because there's so many more people that doing dishes is ridiculous, because there becomes a pile of dishes everywhere. So we went to Lowe's, and oh my gosh, did we get a deal. First of all, they didn't have the first dishwasher that I wanted, so I picked out a second one. It's not really, up to par that I wanted, but it'll work. Because in the meantime, Dan's like, hey, look at this refrigerator, right? And I'm like, that refrigerator, come over here. Well, there was a refrigerator that, I guess it was a special order, and someone decided they didn't want it, so they returned it to the store. So it had a price on it. Well, then Lowe's was doing a one-day, maybe it was one day or a weekend thing, 30% off everything that was on clearance. So then that would be 30% off. Then the military discount on top of it, we got a bargain. So we ended up bringing home a refrigerator and a dishwasher. So yesterday, Sunday, Dan and I worked pretty much most of the day pulling out the old refrigerator. Then we had to, Dan actually had to rewire for the new refrigerator, because we had an inset plug for the other one, but because of the plug on the new refrigerator couldn't fit in there, so he had to put a new plug on. Thank goodness he has that electrical background and can do all that. So then in the meantime, while that one's chilling, yeah, it fit perfect in the spot. It's nice. It's one of those stainless steel, French door on the top, pull drawer on the bottom for your freezer. Okay, I'm going over the railroad tracks. Hold on. So really, really nice. So in the meantime, we went grocery shopping, and we came home. We filled up the fridge and the freezer. It's now full. Looks really good. So then it was, oh, we need to eat dinner. So then, all right, let's put the dishwasher in. Well, Dan and Jack got the dishwasher out. And I said, Dan, that's enough. Put the dishwasher in tomorrow. So we finally went to bed. It was about 10:40, almost 11. When we finally went to bed. Woke up this morning, and for some reason, Beth Ann and the kids and Jack are all asleep in the living room. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they tripped a breaker, but when I went out this morning, the air conditioner was running. So I don't know, maybe there was a storm and it scared them and they got out. Who knows? But supposedly they're going to go look today at a rental in Rowlett. The scary part is that they have to be out of their other rental. So we'll see. Maybe Jack's parents are going to fund them until their other place is rented. Who knows? All right, I'm about to get on the highway. So, this is Wendy's log, August 15, 2016. Have a great day. Mwah. Well, howdy doody. It is August 16th. 30 years ago today, I got married. Woo! 30 years ago. Who would have thought it would have flown by so fast? 30 years. It was 30 years. Yeah. And for my anniversary, I went to work. And now I'm on my way home from work. 30 years ago today, I got married. So memories of my wedding. Let's see. Edie, Mel, Glenda, and my sister Kathy. They all were my bridesmaids. They wore pink dresses, because that's my favorite color. Pink. Let's see, what else? The guys wore gray tuxes. It was the fashion then. Don't be hating. Okay? We got married at St. Elizabeth Ann Seton Church in Plano, Texas. Father Duffy, he was the one, and he just passed away recently. He was the one that did our wedding. From there, we went to the Texas coast. So we spent the night at a hotel here in Plano, and then we went to the Texas coast. And Dan didn't have any shoes. Somebody had to bring him shoes the next morning so we could get on the... I think we flew. I'm almost positive we flew. Yeah. 30 years ago today, I got married. And today I'm going to work. I went to work. Worked. As a matter of fact, it's 6:06 at night. I'm driving home. And for an anniversary dinner, we're not having one because Dan is at work. I mean, seriously. People make a big deal out of everything, and I don't think Dan and I have ever made a big deal out of our anniversary. But it would be nice if I get home and there's something there for me. Maybe not. Who knows? So, yeah, today was a work day. I actually was in my office all day long today. No teaching. Tomorrow, back with teachers. Oh, I'm exhausted. I don't know. I'm telling you, all this work because it's last minute get it together stuff. And so today I had to put data together. And, you know, sometimes people make decisions about where they want things. Not me. I want them right there in front of me. So I went to Da Button Factory. If you've never heard of it, go check it out. It's on the internet. And I made some buttons, bright pink with white letters. And it says data and script. So the teachers just have to click on it and you'll find it. Really, why not? And then we were supposed to put this resource link in our resource folder, but I have so many resources in there I thought it would be too hard to find. So I stuck it on my symbol. Why not? Makes it easy to find. Click, there it is. Just saying. Just saying. Sometimes you gotta do things that work for the teachers. And I believe in making things very clear. So, the data was illuminating some issues that we have. with some teachers that I think I'm going to put a monitor target list together so that I can be sure to go observe, visit, and help more and more. So the last thing I have to do is to get all of my tests uploaded so that those will be ready. So that's what my goal is for the rest of this week and next week. I should be able to. Let's see, today is what? Tomorrow's Wednesday, so that would give me Thursday, Friday. I think I can do it on Thursday and Friday. Oh, tomorrow too, I have to bring all my toys for ATPE. That should be fun, but we don't get to set it up very long. Hello, Mr. Police Officer that has a gray truck pulled over. Should not speed. Anyway, so we've had rain again today. You can see it's not very sunny for Texas. As a matter of fact, it's only 81 degrees. 81 degrees at 6:09 is outstanding for August in Texas. I mean, it's a cold front. It really, you know, some people, the football players are probably loving this weather. But if it gets warm again, they'll hate it. Alright, so that was my day today. Wanted to share with you. Happy anniversary to me! Mwah! Have a great day. Bye.